This video is part of a series. Complete the previous videos in this playlist before you start this video. The complete playlist information, the material and the code file information is given in the video description below.
The reason why we have to add a custom code node here is we have got hell lot of information, but we are looking for only particular pieces of information. I want to get the name of the user. I want to get the snippet, a small snippet from the user by removing all these tags and all that. I want to get the profile link, and I also want to get the designation, particularly 4 different fields that we are interested in, and we are not interested in anything other than that. So if that is the case, then you must add a code node just to tell your N8N workflow what exactly you are looking for. So let us try to add a code node and say, so here we will go here, add a code node. Now here you have to write either JavaScript or Python code. As of now, JavaScript is the most widely used code that is written by a lot of people. And I do not know how to write JavaScript, honestly, but I can write the Python code. But I'll give you a better method. You can ask AI. So you can say, hey AI, generate the JavaScript code that takes the previous node output and it should extract exactly 4 fields: name, title, profile link. Somewhere profile link is there, profile link, and then somewhere name must be also there. Let's say if there is already name, then see this title is this one. Let's directly ask it. Let us see what it gives. Profile link and a snippet with the full summary about the candidate. So usually, if this is simple task, it will work. If it doesn't work, we will see one more method. Generate the code. The code generated failed. Your workflow is too large and AI process simplify the data being sent to the code and retry. So what I'll do is, just to make it work, I will go back and say, instead of 10 results. So if you go here, you want to get 10 results or current page number, instead of getting 10, probably I will get only 1 as of now. Now, if I execute this, and then here it is asking me for a form filling, I will say HR manager Bangalore. If I submit it, form submitted, and then the code is working. Let us see. Now, if you see this, like this has given me this code, which we are not interested in. I will just ask generate the code. It's saying the workflow is too large for the AI to process. So this is the error that we are getting as of now, but very soon they will fix this as well. So we will go back and keep our regular numbers, max pages 10. I'll tell you one more method. Now what we will do is we will save this. Now you can download the JSON. So I have downloaded lead gen LinkedIn version 1. I will go to chat GPT and then I will upload it. So I have this file. Let me upload this file, the one that we have downloaded. Now you tell your chat GPT what is that your requirement. Hello. This is my N8N workflow. In this workflow, at the end, there is a code node. I want my code node to generate exactly 4 fields. I want my code node to extract the information from its previous HTTP request node. I want it to give me name of the candidate, title, profile link, and the final snippet, which is the summary of that particular profile. Can you give me the JavaScript code for it, which will exactly give these 4 fields? I'm expecting ChatGPT to understand and give me the JavaScript code. Let us see. There you go. There you go. This is a better result. I'm hoping for it. I'll copy this as it is. I'll go back to N8N. I'll go to code node. And then I will go to the code place. I will just copy paste it here and then execute this step. You see this name, title, profile link, snippet. You don't really need to write the code. Maybe I'm lucky I got it in one go, but let me tell you, if you know JavaScript, well and good, no problem at all. But if you do not know JavaScript, you can always take the help of all these AI agents. Nowadays, coding should not be a big roadblock for you. Hell number of tools are there just to help you. to code better. If this is not working, then you can ask AI here. You can go and ask in Gemini. Somehow you can get this thing done. If you're getting an error, you copy paste this error, come back to ChatGPT. I got this error. Ask it to correct it. It will correct it. So these are very powerful engines. They must give you the result quickly. Once you get the code, maybe if you try to read it, then you will understand, okay, somewhere in this schema, somewhere from this JSON, they're extracting particular piece of information that can be understood. But writing the code may not be that easy on our own, but you can achieve the task that you are looking for. So I'm looking for name, title, profiling, and snippet. So I got what I am looking for. Nothing else is needed. Simply I have to push all this into my Google Sheets. I'll create a Google Sheet. I'll create 4 fields in that: name, title, profiling, and snippet. I'll just push all these 10 results into that Google Sheet. I have the 10 leads in front of me. I'll go back and add a new sheet for new node for Google Sheets. Let me add my next node. So I have these 10 items. You see this? These 10 items are ready, waiting for us. I will just add one more node called Google Sheets. Google Sheets. We have already used Google Sheets once. We have updated Google Sheets earlier somewhere. So we can directly use the same credentials. Right now, I want to update the rows into Google Sheets. Update rows into Google Sheet is it update row? No, we are going to append the rows into Google Sheet. We are not taking the previous Google Sheet and updating those rows. We are going to Google Sheet and appending these 10 values. So I will just say append in the Google Sheet. So you have to give the Google Sheet account. If you do not have created the Google Sheets account, this is a simple login. You can say create new credentials, just sign in. There is nothing complex about it. So you just sign in, and then the operation is appending the row. And where do you want to append? You want to append in a particular document. For that, first let us create that document. So I will go to Google Docs or Google Drive, and then I will open a particular folder, and there I'll create a new Google Sheet. The sheet name would be, let me choose my account. Since I have created it from there, it is not allowing me. So I will change the account here itself. Now I will try to create a new Google Sheet. We have already used Google Sheet credential. That is why I'm not explaining it here. Earlier, we have used it for a different, in the previous, I think the first or the second case study that we have done, that is where we have used Google Sheet. So this is lead generation from LinkedIn, lead generation, LinkedIn results. Now, I may want to add those 4 column names, or you can ask the N8N agent to map it manually. But let me say, I want to have the name followed by title. What is their designation? Profile link. Now, this link must be a serious link. If I click on this profile link, I should go to that LinkedIn profile. This is going to be valuable information. And then the snippet, a small summary about that particular person that we are extracting the information. So let me little bit format it. Now this is what we are all ready. Now what I'll do is I'll share it a bit. Let me give edit access. Copy link. I'll come here. Let me give edit access. You know what? I will say take it by URL. Usually URL is the one that I prefer. And then give the specific URL. And what is the sheet name? The sheet name is sheet 1. You can give sheet 1, or you can rename this sheet as leads. And then you come here, and then from the list, you can choose leads. So you choose leads directly. Now map each column manually: name, title, profile link, and snippet, or you let AI decide it. Map automatically: name, title, profile link, and snippet. I don't think we need to map it manually. We can ask the AI to decide automatically. If you want to map it manually, you are supposed to put name is here, title is this one, profile link is here, snippet is here. This way you can do it. Execute this step. Otherwise, even if you say let AI decide it, anyway, since we know it for the sake of accuracy, we have mapped manually. Once I execute this step, if this executes perfectly, we will have 10 leads populated here. So you have these 10 leads. These are the leads. Remember, just that you have the information public. You cannot just reach out to these people. If you keep on spamming people, definitely your account will be either deleted or your account will be restricted. So don't use this. This is a very powerful tool. We in our hand, we have a lot of powerful tools. It doesn't mean that we just use them just for scraping and trying to spam people's inboxes. You have to use responsibly. You have to respect everybody's privacy here. So this is just for the educational purpose. I'm showing them here, but these are all the real links. You want to be little careful. You may not want to just reach out to them just like that, or you don't want to create an engine that will keep on sending the emails to them. Immediately your account may be blocked. So be little extra careful. Just use it for the sake of learning. And then once you are working in an organization, they may tell you ways to reach out to these people if they are really running any lead generation programs. You cannot simply run a business on your own just by taking these leads and keeping on reaching out to them. Now let us try to re-execute this from end to end. So once you click on this, once again, the search string, let's say, let me call founder, maybe co-founder, founder or co-founder in Bangalore. Now this is a very powerful information. We will go to Google, LinkedIn and get all the founders and co-founders, at least the top 10 founders and co-founders in Bangalore. So those 10 details are also added. These are all some of the values, and then these are the what are their companies, big guys are also given here. So their information, whatever is publicly available, that information can be seen here. But that doesn't mean that you can just simply reach out to them. Maybe this is good for educational purpose. You just read about them, what exactly they are doing. And then maybe later on, if you are involved in any of the marketing activities, make sure that you're doing it responsibly. I'm giving you again warning a couple of times. I want to tell you that it's not a good idea to simply take these details and reach out to them. But anyway, our focus is on creating an N8N agent that will scrape the website and give the details like this. This is one way. What I'll do is I'll show you another way. This is by using Google search engine, custom search engine. Then we will try to use Google also provides search engine page results API. That way also we will see. Before we proceed further, I want to tell you that there are 12 days left in my N8N trail. After that, they may delete everything. Anyway, I have another account where I have the N8N paid version. Maybe for your practice, you may want to use the trail version, but after that, I request you to get into their paid version because N8N is giving so many features. I think we must give them something in return by subscribing to their paid version. So what we will do is this is a LinkedIn generation, lead generation. We will come back to our problem statement here. Now I will try to do the same lead generation instead of using the LinkedIn Cloud Console, LinkedIn programmable search engine. We will try to use a particular search API. You have different search APIs like Tavli API. You have Google search results page, SERP API. So what I'll do is I'll save this and then I'll come back here and then I'll just duplicate it. And the name that I want to give is lead gen LinkedIn version 1. Instead of copy, I will say this is by SERP API. This is the version 1 of it. Because everything else remains the same, there are only two nodes that may change. One is the HTTP request node. And then from this HTTP request, the results may be slightly different. The format may be slightly different. The code associated with it will also change. Rest all things remain the same. So I'll go back to HTTP request. And then earlier we have used Google APIs.com. Now we will be using SERP API. Google SERP. Google search engine results page API, search engine results page API, Google SERP API, SERP API. And then once you sign in with your account, select your account, continue, successfully signed in with Google. And then I'm in a free plan. I can do 250 searches per month. This is for non-commercial use, strictly non-commercial use only. And then if I go ahead successfully signed in. Let me just refresh it. Do I need to check your inbox and verify your email? So let me just ask it to resend it. Now I will just check my inbox quickly. So I have received a confirmation mail. So I will say confirm your email. Now this is successful. Your email has been successfully confirmed. And then I would say verify the states. After that, Google has asked me to verify the phone number. So let me verify the phone number as well. Once your phone number and mobile number is successfully verified, you can say subscribe. And if you click on this top right API key, once you click on it, your API key will be shown. It's nothing complex. You just click on that, you will have your API key. I'll click on it. This is my API key, which I request you not to use it. So once you regenerate the API key, the previous one will be gone. So I will just use it for this purpose. Later on, I'll simply regenerate it once the program runs. So I will just copy this API key and keep it ready for me. So we will go to our new one, which is the SERP related one. So we will give the API key. Once we have the API key ready, now here we are not using Google APIs, we are using SERP API. So we will make the changes accordingly to this existing workflow. It should give us similar type of results. Both are by Google. We will get similar type of results from both of them. So click on HTTP request, method is get, and the URL is HTTPS SERP API. It should be serpapi.com and then search.json. So it should be HTTPS serpapi.com search.json. That's it. Authentication none. Use the fields below. The fields are directly query and API key. So you can delete this key, not needed, CX not needed. Query is our JSON query, which was from the previous node, whatever the user is searching. And instead of the start, I would say this is API underscore key. SERP API key. Now you have to give the SERP API key. You can store it earlier and then bring it. I will simply put SERP API key. That should be fine. And then once I say execute this step, it will ask me to execute the previous steps. It will start from here. So I will simply say HR manager Pune if I want to send my CV to them. And then it says authorization failed. Please check your credentials, invalid API key. But at least we have got all these values. So the value that I have pasted is serpapi.com, which is wrong. I have to copy paste the key here. So let me paste the key, then execute this step. If everything works fine, just like the way Google search engine, customized search engine has given us the results, SERP API key also has given us the results here. But if I directly go back and execute this, it will not work. The reason is if I go back, now the query is this one which has LinkedIn included in it. So let me go back. If I execute this, this will break probably at the code stage. So let's say I would say software developer in Bangalore. It will probably break at the code phase because the workflow executed successfully. Let us see what is the result like. Okay, this looks neat and clean. What I'll do is I will simply delete all this. It says the workflow executed successfully. I doubt it, but we will go back here and see the result after this code. No output returned. So no output returned instead of error. It said no output returned. It has searched for the JavaScript code. Nothing was found. So no output returned. So that is the reason why. So nothing was updated. So what we need to do here, as we know, first we will ask AI extract name, title, profile, link, snippet from Google, custom search results. So that is what I will ask. I will add this as well. So what I'm saying is you edit this code to extract all this, generate the code. It has given the regular error that we knew. So what we need to do, we know that we will save this. Now we will download this. We will upload it to our chat GPT. Let me repeat that whole process. Downloaded, and then I will add this. So this is the location where it is. So I have added this. Now I will give the instruction, similar instruction. This is my N8 and workflow, etc., etc. Can you give me the code? I see that you have updated your workflow, title, link, snippet, summary, etc. Here is the code that you can use. The output contains fields that you are asking for. Let's wait for it to generate that code for us. Should not take this much time, but yep, copy this, come back here, and then come to this code. Since I have done it once, that's why I'm doing it very quickly. So execute this step now. If that code works perfectly, you must have these four fields: name, title, profile, link, and snippet, and that is what I'm looking for. Once you edit these two pieces of nodes, that is it. You have just changed the type of API, and then you have asked it to modify the code. You got the results that you have. You just need to append in the sheets. Right now, lead generation, LinkedIn results, these are empty. Let's execute the workflow. It'll open a form. The form is, let's say, HR Manager Bangalore. Submit the form, close it. HTTP requests are being extracted. 10 results, it will send it to the code. One search item, it's searching. Should not take this much time. It depends. I think we thought of adding a wait after this, but we have gone ahead without adding the wait node. Wait for 5 seconds or something. Appending the rows successfully, and this one. So what I'm trying to tell you here is you can use any type of API. You may get to see multiple APIs doing the same task. What I suggest you is no matter which one are you using, you must be comfortable with these nodes. Once you're comfortable with these nodes, you can use any of the existing templates. Once again, I would like to introduce you to these templates. These templates are the ones where you can search the pre-existing agents. So you can, if you want to search for any other lead generation related N8N. So there are 334 workflows: lead gen, agent, lead gen, bot, autopilot, qualify, outreach, leads. But remember, the whole world, everybody in this AI community is talking about lead generation. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to warn you that just generating the leads and approaching all those leads, bombarding those leads with the emails and WhatsApp messages is not really suggested. Your account may get totally blocked. You just use it for the educational purpose, and you may have to take proper permission to reach out to people. So this is our N8N agent that we just have created, lead generation agent. Apparently, this is our sixth agent. This is our last agent as well. I will now conclude our discussion on N8N agents. We have spent a lot of time on understanding N8N agents. We have created multiple agents. We have used multiple types of nodes. Still, there are some other nodes. Based on the need, you can explore them. In future, I'll be uploading many more videos related to each of these workflow. Whenever I find something interesting, any workflow, I can update it. Some workflows are interesting. Some workflows are video generation and image making workflows. I did not touch them because I did not find them from the business point of view. Enterprise level, I did not find them that helpful. But for fun, you can always try out those workflows. As of now, what you must do is N8N very recently has released some of the basic workflow templates. From them, I think 8 or 9 templates they have released, or 6 templates. You first try all of them. If I find time, I myself will try to make some videos on explanation of those workflows, basic standard workflows. Here we have discussed RAG, webhook agents, LinkedIn generation. Previously, we have discussed sending emails. In fact, You can also block calendars, etc. There are multiple other tasks that we can do. We looked into multiple nodes that can be used in different ways and we configured them. There are still many other N8N workflows, but the objective here is to take you until a point where you can feel confident and handle N8N on your own. I hope that with the kind of sessions that we had, the videos using these videos, you must be able to handle yourself in N8N. Mostly if you get an error, you should know how to get out of it, how to resolve it. For now, this set of workflows gives you a solid start. That's what I can tell you. And we covered almost all the important aspects within N8N. If I find anything very big, very critical, very important update quickly, I'll make a video and then I will attach after this one. I will see you in the next session.
Continue with the next video in the playlist. We are covering everything step by step. If you have any questions or the comments, please post them in the comments window below.